Hello beautiful people, welcome back. In this video, I will show you my top 20 best tips and tricks that you must know. So without wasting any time, let's start. Tip number 1. Whenever you are about to get rushed by a whole squad, then simply stay calm, hold your position and block their way. Blocking their way is as similar as camping a bridge. You simply need to hold a window like this and wait for your opponents to reveal themselves and then knock one after one like this. Tip number 2. When using a shotgun, don't be worried about your movements. Just place your aim on the target and shoot. Because when we use shotguns, dodging our enemy's bullets doesn't matter, but connecting our fired shots is what that matters. So if you try to make unnecessary movements or dance in front of your opponents, then it is obvious that you will hardly connect any of your shots. Tip number 3. While killing a camper when you exactly know his or her position, then try to enter his room in a heroic style. I mean, try to jump as soon as you reach the door of that room. This will allow you to dodge almost every single bullets, and you can get that kill easy like this. Tip number 4. When you see a vehicle coming from open area towards you, then do not shoot them immediately. You should know the perfect time and distance to shoot and confirm your kills. If you shoot too early, you might miss shots, and also you can find yourself stuck in reloading. This can make you lose a lot of time and you will be rushed right away. Tip number 5. You may know how to camp the apartment stairs, but I am sure you don't know how to rush at those stair campers. Well, all you need to do is pre-fire, it is as simple as that. You need to pre-fire at the right side of the stairs 1 second before you go up. This is how you break stair camps. Tip number 6. When you are in a losing situation and your teammates are being knocked and finished, try to camp and hold your footsteps for 5 to 10 seconds. This will make them think that they have killed everyone. Once they will start looting those death crates, surprise them by coming out of nowhere like Brock Lesnar. Tip number 7. Never underestimate the power of pre-fire. It can make you win any fights if you master the pre-fire technique. Whenever you are rushing, always start pre-firing 1 second before you enter your opponent's zone. This will force your enemy to come out from their cover, and then your pre-fire will catch them and kill them right away. Tip number 8. Use the aim shift trick to take down multiple targets at once. This requires a good spotting skills to perform the aim shift move. Tip number 9. It is important to know when to face the enemy and when to run from them. If you face them even in deadly situations, then that can be foolishness. Every strategic player will never do that, not even pros. So always have a vehicle with you to escape from deadly situations.
हेडफोन लगा खेल लो हेडफोन लगा नहीं नहीं
Tip number 10. It is very basic that we should not fight outside of the safe zone or in open areas. But still many players including me does that. It can be deadly like this.
तो वन भी गया। हाँ वन भी चला गया दूसरा। अगर भी पता क्या हुआ? अभी ना हम अच्छा भैया खेल रहे थे। अभी ना एक वैशु नाम का पता नहीं कौन था थी आज पता नहीं कौन था। हाँ छोड़ गया गेम छोड़ गया वो गेम देखा था मैंने अरे ये भी गए चाहे
Tip number 11. It's not all about that chicken dinner. I mean, getting a chicken dinner is not a big deal. But getting a chicken dinner with lots of kills is what makes your gameplay more interesting. So stop getting chicken dinners by camping and start killing around opponents. Tip number 12. Do not overloot and waste your time while playing a battle royale game. To improve your skills, you must look for more kills with limited resources and try to loot from the death crates after killing your enemies. Tip number 13. Your inventory is very limited, especially in the early going. You need to be very efficient when it comes to looting. Tip number 14. Running toward an enemy guns blazing every time you see one will only throw you back to the lobby. If you see an opponent who hasn't seen you, gauge where they're coming from and how loaded out they might be. Always try to focus on your enemy's weapons more than yours. Tip number 15. If you have a wired headset, we would recommend going that route, but any low latency Bluetooth headsets or earbuds will get the job done too. But you may face some delay in the sounds that can be deadly for your survival in the game. Tip number 16. Managing ammunition can get tricky. Pick up all types of ammo in the first few minutes of the game until you find a good set of weapons that you are satisfied with. Tip number 17. Having a good stock of health items in the early going will keep you alive for the later stages of the game. Pick up at least 1 med kit and 3 health kits. Tip number 18. It's a good habit to share your loot with teammates. There is no point in hoarding items if you have no use, rather pass it on to someone who might actually need it. Tip number 19. If you are playing as a duo or squad, you need to actively communicate with your teammates. Tip number 20. Do not underestimate the ability of shotguns or some of the SMGs like Uzi and UMP45. They can be your lifesaver in the early stages of the game. Alright guys, so that's all I have got for this video, hope you learned something new. Also don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more tips in the future. And I will see you in the next one, peace out guys.